it means your changes will move successfully from development to quality system. And the next point. Then again, how I will move my changes from development to production. So that activity is performed by the charm team. Okay. So once the charm team is approved, is taken approval from the UAT from the testing team at the time of go live. Again, go live, we have two types of go live. One is technical go live and the second one is business go live. In upcoming sessions, I will try to explain that point also very clearly. Okay. At the time of technical go live, the charm team will move our changes from development system to production system. How they will move? Go to SC09 and here you can see the main, this one, the main one. Okay, yeah, this one, the main one. Simple. They are selecting this main TR and they will click this button, release direct button. So by moving this one, and again there is one more T code and there is one more program is also there. And the T code and that program we don't have access. The charm team only will access. Within that program, they are moving, they are selecting development system to production system also. Okay. So once they performed the second activity, this changes is automatically moved from development to production. And again, you have one doubt. Let's say, for example, in one TR, I did so many changes. Like I did one time, the testing is failed, and again I did second time, and the testing is failed, and again I did third time, and testing is failed, and again fourth time. Now the testing is passed. So your doubt is, out of these four things, what is the change is moving from development to production? The answer is the latest change. Whatever the latest change you performed in this subtask, that latest change only will move to development to production. Whatever the wrong things you did in development, those changes is not moved to production system. So this is the first point, how we will move our changes from one system to another system with the help of solution manager ticketing tool. So now later I am moving into second point. Am I continue my class or we can close this session?
Sir, these are a small doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, what is this workbench request and customizing request?
At that point already I told you, Arun, but I think you didn't join. So no problem. So today's session I will upload in my YouTube channel also. I will share that link to you also. So please go through that video from starting onwards.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Already I told you, no problem. So the next point is, so can I continue, Dinesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And the next point is, for example, your client is using other ticketing tools like ServiceNow, Remedy4, Jira, AWS, or whatever the other ticketing tools. But again, your client is having solution manager also. Sometimes what happened, many of the clients, especially they are using different types of ticketing tools, especially for big implementations. Okay. So they will be using solution manager and even they will be using the different ticketing tools also. So regarding this point, in upcoming sessions, you will get more clarity. Usually while we are working with S4HANA projects, okay, you need to work simultaneously implementation and as well as support project also, because of the release concept in SAP S4HANA. So at that time, for example, your client is using ServiceNow for support project, okay, or Remedy4 or AWS or whatever it is. But your client is using solution manager also. So this scenarios what happened? So ServiceNow you received the incident and again same incident you need to maintain in solution manager. And once you maintain that thing in solution manager and again the same concept will be moving to as per the first point. And again in Solman, we need to take the TR and go to system, make the configuration and release the sub TR and come back here, click on transport copies, and same concept will be applicable to the second point also. But the difference is you received the incidents, you received your task, or you received your CR, the change request, with a different ticketing tool. But again, that CR, that incident, and that one, you need to create one task or you need to create one incident in Solution Manager, especially to move our changes from development to quality. Again, you need to maintain one task in Solution Manager, and again the same process will be applicable to the first point only. This is the second point. The difference is you received the incident with other ticketing tools. Okay, but again you will go back to Solution Manager and you need to create one task, and again the second point is common to first point. And the third point will be, in case your client is not using Solution Manager. So this case, the basis team comes into picture. The basis team comes into picture, and again here we have different scenarios. The first scenario will be the TR taking. So the TR is taking from your side directly. Whenever you configure the data in SAP, you can take your TR directly, the first point. And the second point is you need to drop the mail to the basis team along with one Excel sheet. And the third point is you need to fill the TR requisition form to the basis. You need to send to the basis. So likewise, even the third scenario, case to case, client to client, organization to organization, TR taking is different. Okay, what I told, the first one is you have to take in from your side. The next point, you have to drop the mail to the basis along with one Excel sheet. And the third one is the TR requisition form you need to fill and you need to send out to the basis. That is the 3 points. And the next point, once you captured your changes into that thing, and now you will move your changes from development to quality. So this time, again, here there is some scenarios. The first point is same as per I explained until now. Go to SE09 and you need to select the sub TR. And later the second point is vary. The second point is here again different scenarios. The first scenario is you can move your changes from your end. Okay. So at that time we are using the T code SCC1. SCC1. So with the help of this T code, okay, so you need to select your TR. So I will be selecting my TR. Otherwise I will be selecting this one. And here you can see source system export date, and here you need to maintain our source system client. It means you need to give your what is our source system. Okay, so once you source system, you need to maintain here, and you need to processing settings and the test mode insertions and the source system export date. Like for example, you want to move these changes into particular date, exact time. Those things also you can mention here. And you need to move these changes into particular variant. Those points also you can mention here. And the source system, or otherwise if you want to move these changes into 3 or 4 systems, you can select this point, select range and these things. And once you did these are all change, once you click on execute, your changes will be moving. Here you can see, and this is the workbench request, missing authorization for execution. So I don't have execution, so that's the reason only. So it is showing this one, but the fact is if you have access, okay, so if you have this thing, so you can move your changes with the help of SCC1 transaction code. And even SCC1 also there is two options. If you want to move your change immediately, start immediately, or if you want to move your changes scheduling one background job, you can achieve those things also. Or if you want to give your source client or transport request or test run or whatever it is. So this is the first point, other ticketing tools. And the second point will be, for example, you don't have the access to move your changes or you don't have authorization to use the SCC1 transaction code. So this time, okay, the second case, you need to drop the mail to the basis team along with one Excel sheet, and you are mentioning and you are dropping the mail like please move our changes from which system to another system. That is the second case. Just we can drop the mail to the basis team. And the third point, same the transport requisition moving form. At the time of taking TR, the transport requisition form, and this time the transport moving form. We need to fill and we need to send out to the basis team. So likewise, we are moving our changes from one system to another system while we are working with any real-time projects. This is the maximum cases we can see, and I hope I will cover all the points regarding to this point. And regarding this one, so if you want practical session, yes, we will provide the practical session also, but that is completely offline session. And even today calls, even today, today's session, I will upload the this video into our YouTube channel also. Okay, please go through that video one or two times if you have any doubts and all. And if you have friends also, please share this video to your friends also. Or if you want to add any comments also, please note that comment also. Okay, so that's it from my end, guys. Thank you. Anyone have any doubts before I'm closing this session? It's already so 11:25. Anyone have any doubts?
No, sir.
No. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's it from my end. Thank you. Thank you so much.